Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you are doing well, very well in your home. So, today we shall see the third lesson of your English reader, that is the Elvis and the Shoemaker. This is a story of a shoemaker, okay, and he was very poor. He was in need of money. So, let us see what is the story behind this. See, there was once a shoemaker who was very poor. So, there was once a shoemaker who was very poor. Who is a shoemaker? Shoemaker is a man who makes shoes. One day he had just enough leather for one pair of shoes. Okay, so one day while making shoes, his leather was finished. So only small amount of leather was left. Enough leather was left to make only one pair of shoes. He had no money to buy any more, and as he was very poor, he had no money to buy more leather. There was no food at home. So there was no food at home for him too. He went to bed. So without eating food, he went to bed, hoping that his luck would change the next day. So all of us hope that next day, what the day will come, will be a best one. So as the shoemaker also thought that when he will wake up the next day, his luck will be charmed. When he woke up the next morning, there was a surprise. So, as he thought that next day when he woke up, his luck will be charmed. When he wake up the next morning, he was very happy because he was surprised to see one thing. On the floor was a lovely pair of shoes. There were a lovely pair of shoes in his room. The shoemaker wondered who had put them there. So while seeing the shoes, the shoemaker wondered that who kept there. Soon a man passing by bought the shoes for a large sum of money. So the shoemaker saw a pair of shoes next morning. Soon a man passing by bought the shoes for a large sum of money. So a man who was passing by his home saw a good pair of shoes and he bought them for a large sum of money. He gave the shoemaker a large sum of money and he owned the shoes. The shoemaker bought some leather with the money. So while getting the money, the shoemaker bought more leathers from that money. Then he went to bed. Okay, so while bringing the leather more to his home, he went to bed. The next day he found another pair of shoes. So when he woke up next day, he found another pair of shoes, nice shoes. These two were sold for a lot of money. So the next pair of shoes were also sold for a lot of money. So now this much only will continue in the next class. Thank you.